Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay, yeah. Gabay at pag-asa ng bayan, landas pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga. Nagkakaisa, nagmamahalan, nagtutulungan. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo, yeah. Ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob, MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to.
Junior MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay, yeah. Gabay at pag-asa ng bayan, landas pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga. Nagkakaisa, nagmamahalan, nagtutulungan. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo, yeah. Ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob, MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to.
Junior MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay, yeah. Gabay at pag-asa ng bayan, landas pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga. Nagkakaisa, nagmamahalan, nagtutulungan. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na subok. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na subok. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to.
And the coverage continues here in Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Season number 3 as we're coming to you live in the Fil-Oil Eco Oil Center in the city of San Juan. We've got 6 games coming up for you today. On this Saturday morning natin, JP, we take a look at our 2 sets for today. Taking a look at the Makabagong San Juan Mighty Warriors kontra dito sa Malabon NYBL Bowlers. We're already at our second game in the 14 and under division. And a good morning to all the basketball fans watching out there. Aaron D joined by my partner, Juan Paulo Ruigi Ruiz, or better known as JP, as my analyst, and on courtside, Miss Daphne Cristobal. JP, we're down to it sa second game natin ngayon in the 14 and under division.
Yeah, definitely, Aaron. This is the second of 6 games here in the Fil-Oil Eco Oil Center, as you mentioned. But as I mentioned earlier in the podcast, there are 13 games playing simultaneously today, so expect a lot of hoop action today.
Oo, sabay-sabay yan dun sa kabila naman sa Las Piñas. But let's talk about our match at hand. It's the Malabon NYBL Bowlers kontra dito sa Makabagong San Juan in the 14 and under division. Kaya naman, JP, let's start it off with the team wearing their white uniform, the Makabagong San Juan Mighty Warriors. And JP, all we need to say is they're 7-0 in this tournament, still unbeaten.
I mean, it's no surprise here, Aaron. They are 7-0. They are first in the North Division. Talk about the San Juan Mighty Warriors. And it is all due to their dynamic duo of Samuel Esomchi with 28 big points and 19 rebounds, as well as his dynamic duo in Linus Labayani with 18 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, and 3 steals, including 6 3-pointers. That is an all-around performance. So expect a lot more from this undefeated squad to go 8-0 after this ballgame.
Some excellent numbers from the team that is 7-0 in this tournament. Meanwhile, we talk about the challengers in this game, JP, the underdogs, the Malabon NYBL Bowlers. This time naman, galing sila sa pagkatalo, JP, and they lost by 18 big points in their last game.
No, you're right, Aaron. They lost 2 in a row. They lost against Cavite and most recently against JT Bulacan Taipan by 18 points, as you mentioned. Their leading scorer was Elijah Escoto with 11 and 5 rebounds. And they lost primarily due to their field goal percentage, 34.7 versus their opponents in 50 percentage in the field. So they need to make better selections for them to get a chance to win this ball game.
And can this Malabon team break the losing streak, or will San Juan continue their unbeaten record in this tournament? Let's hear it from our game announcer, Mr. Gio Cruz.
A very good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Season 3, ang Liga ng Bawat Batang Pilipino. Here at Fil-Oil Playtime Center, San Juan City. 14 under division featuring Makabagong San Juan Mighty Warriors and Malabon NYBL Bowlers. Now it's time to meet the starters first for Makabagong San Juan Mighty Warriors. Starting guard number 6, Brielle Salazar. 2 guard number 13, Linus Labayani. At forward number 1, Lebron Eusebio. Other forward number 37, Lucas Darsen. And at center number 26, Eman Simple. Head coach is Ferdinand, assisted by King Importante. Team owner, the Rain Man, Ran Ritualo. And now let us meet the starters for Malabon NYBL Bowlers. Starting guard number 6, Jebron Mejorado. To guard number 8, Elijah Escoto. At forward number 2, Adrian Alegre. Also at forward number 18, Artino Santos. And at center number 17, Joshua Valdez. Head coach is Forster Pablo. Assisted by Jethro Escoto and Gabriel Aguila. Team manager Zai Pokis. And team owner Butch Aremado. Officiating this ball game, Nino Perez, Ryan Soriano, and Renato Flores. Junior MPBL Executive Director, Mr. Jer Navarro. Junior MPBL Commissioner, Mr. Kid Picasso.
Our Doray team starters in this 14 and under division. Malabon have Mejorado, Escoto, Santos, Alegre, and Valdez. Meanwhile, Makabagong San Juan with Salazar, Labayani, Darcen, Eusebio, and Eman Simple. Once again, a good morning to all the basketball fans watching out there. This is game number 2 of our Saturday morning fest, Hoops Fest, in the Fil-Oil Eco Oil Center in the city of San Juan. Aaron D joined by JP Ruiz as my analyst, and on court side, Miss Daphne Cristobal. And JP, we talked about it earlier, no? Itong Makabagong San Juan, they're the unbeaten team in this tournament. To no one's surprise, but one thing surprising in this morning, they're losing their best player right now. Wala siya ngayon.
Exactly. We're talking about, of course, Samuel Esomchi. Clearly, we couldn't see him during the warm-ups, Aaron, and I approached Coach Ferdinand earlier, and I'm sure Daphne later on will give us a report more on this. But from my understanding, I believe he is being called up in a different team in his school-based program. And because of his absence, others from the San Juan Mighty Warriors will step up in this ballgame.
Ayun, no? So malamang sa LSGH yan, itong si Samuel Esomchi. But no, it's really no surprise na Samuel Esomchi has been called up to higher divisions. Kasi kahit sa Batang Gilas, JP, isipin mo, he's only about 14 years old. Already part of that 16 and under team. So that's about 2 years older yung linalaroan niya na division.
Definitely, and you'll see nothing more but greatness from Esomchi, and he's been doing a lot in this division. So, you know, I think it's a good challenge. It's a good problem for Coach Ferdinand to find those who will step up and get that win without him.
And we talked about it earlier. No? You mentioned some names that could step up para dito sa Makabagong San Juan. Sino ba yan, JP?
Definitely, it's gonna be Labayani. He is their go-to man, no? Playing Robin to Esomchi. So Linus Labayani will make a stronger impact in this case. Besides Labayani, Simple, talking about Eman Simple, their backup big man, will step up as their starter.
Just look at that big kid on the middle. Itong si Eman Simple, the lefty. The attack, the kick, 3-point attempt. Eman just boards it. Look at the size, but that time he got about double teamed on that one. The layup masyadong malakas para sa Malabon.
That was a great box out play by LeBron Eusebio, able to get the basketball. Possession will go back to the White Shirts.
Still 2-1 in this first quarter. JP, let's talk about the challengers. Itong Malabon NYBL Ballers. Of course, they're the obvious underdogs in this matchup. And just looking at their record, they're at 2-4, below 500. They're gonna need to dig deep in this ball game, JP, if they're gonna want to stay toe-to-toe with the unbeaten squad.
No, definitely, Aaron. They are currently 9th in the North Division. So getting an upset win here against San Juan will catapult them in terms of positioning and being able to reach the quarterfinals. And as you said, no, we just saw a perfect example in the previous game where Malabon played upset and defeated their Kuyas in the 16 under. So let's see if history can repeat himself in the second game.
No, but I'm sure this Makabagong San Juan team, yung mga bunso of the group natin, they're gonna be out for vengeance today, no? Kasi natalo nga yung mga kuya nila.
And immediately, I think a substitution is being made for Simple being called out. It will now be, I believe, Evangelista answering the call.
Yep, that's Cholo Evangelista. And very early, no, JP? About 3 minuto pa lang yung lumilipas dito. Tinanggal na agad si Eman. And look at Evangelista. Instant impact. Kaya pala siya pinasok, JP.
Do you know how difficult that is if you're an opponent of San Juan? You have, if Somchi was in that ball game, that those are three big dudes that they have to challenge. As you can see in this replay, Evangelista, with no hesitation, immediately making an impact for San Juan.
Oh, JP, no? Parang sipin mo, kahit mga grown men mahihirapan dyan. Kahit tayo, mahirapan tayo dyan eh.
Kaya nga, Aaron, ayoko lumapit sa kanila.
Oo, no? Kaya tayo yung nandito, no?
Oo. I do not want to play against these 14-year-olds.
It's crazy. Just looking at their height,
And
the
they're
skill.
14.
Oo, no?
Diba? Gifted talaga. Nasa genes yan.
You have to imagine in about 2 years, 3 years, ano na kaya yung mga height nito, yung mga napuntahan na ng mga batang to?
And do you know what's scary, Aaron? When you said 2 or 3 years, they're still in high school.
Oo.
That's the scariest part.
Ikaw ba, JP, nung high school, ganyan ka rin?
I wish.
But Salazar getting a bucket for San Juan, putting them up to 5. Still only 2 points on the board for Malabon. They're gonna want to get a bucket dito. Give it up inside. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Outside the hit. Banking it in. Itong si Valdez.
Yeah, Joshua Valdez making it rain from the outside to start the game. That was a banker. As you can see this replay here. Joshua Valdez, cold-blooded, off the bank.
Substitution coming in for the Malabon NYBL bowlers. Itong si Brad Bambo into the bowl game. Instantly getting a steal but just couldn't finish.
Great defense here by both teams early on, but a pesky foul there, care of Brad Bambo.
Early penalty para dito sa Malabon NYBL bowlers. Still 5 minutes and 21 seconds. That's gonna be one of the things they're gonna need to manage in this ball game, JP, yung mga fouls nila, because sa loob, no, definitely a big disadvantage for them against players like Evangelista and Simple.
Definitely. But one thing that you should take note, Aaron, in their previous timeout, talking about both teams, they've been very aggressive on the free throw line. San Juan, in their last game, had 37 free throw attempts, while Malabon had 23. So expect a lot of foul calls, probably aggressive plays to go to the line and convert some free throws.
That time, though, it was a miss from the Malabon NYBL bowlers. Salazar whips it to the right side. That's an open look. Cha-ching on the 3.
That is a great three-point basket by Lebron Eusebio, bringing the lead to 5.
Blocked on that shot. Itong si Brad Bambo. 5-point lead. Eusebio, and he's gonna travel on that.
Oh, he had the right intentions, but he had the extra step, and the refs called that. As you can see this replay here, nothing but net. Cool bucket here by Eusebio.
Five-point lead. A steal by Lebron Eusebio with the left.
As I mentioned earlier, Aaron, players will step up for San Juan with Esomchi's absence. So you can see here that Eusebio is answering the call.
Bambo gets it tapped from behind by Salazar. Here they come. Lob it up. Inside finish. It's good.
That is a 2-point basket there for Jordan Tagle.
So look at the pressure coming from Makabagong San Juan, but they get called for a foul in the backcourt. 14-5 is the score.
Yeah, you can see this replay here. Great drop pass there to Jordan Tagle with the easy 2, giving the lead for San Juan, 14-5.
3 minutes and 35 seconds. They give it to Salazar. Yet another steal by the pesky guard. Inside hand finesse.
That is a quick 2 there for Salazar. And one thing you appreciated, Aaron, is that you'll see everyone stepping up for San Juan. It's not just Esomchi, but you can see the quality of play these players have.
And one thing I'm liking, JP, is they're doing it on the defensive end.
Yes, definitely.
Almost another steal para kay Briel. Driving in, floats it against the bigger Evangelista. That's a great shot coming from Elijah Escoto.
Yeah, Elijah Escota was their leading scorer in their previous timeout, so he's continuing his pace here over the outstretched arms of the defender.
Jordan Tagle switching hands.
Immediately, not wasting time here, Jordan Tagle with his second bucket.
18-7, 2 minutes and 40. Driving in against Evangelista. Too much steps ang sinabi ng referee.
Yeah, that was an extra step there for Malabon, resulting in a turnover. Possession will go to the white shirts.
Simple replacing Cholo. What a luxury for Coach Ferdinand.
Yeah, exactly. The fact that he has a lot of bigs, literally.
Parang never ka magkukulang na may 6-footer plus ka dun sa floor para sa San Juan.
And how blessed or grateful you are to have at 14 and under. Very unlikely.
Brielle,
Ooh.
this time he gets it stolen. Going in. The shot, it's no good.
2-and-1 fast break. No good there for Malabon. Great stop there by Salazar.
Forward pass to Jordan. Give it up inside. Simple.
Ooh.
Once again, Simple turns it over. The float game is pure on that one para dito kay Earl Clarito.
Malabon is capitalizing on double teaming or doing good defense on Simple, getting turnovers in extra possessions.
But Lucas Darson, a bit too quick on that play, turned it over.
Possession now will go back to the orange shirts.
18-9 with a minute and 10 seconds. Malabon, they can't let this San Juan team get their rhythm early, but Simple just stretching out and sending it back. Here comes Lebron Eusebio, rewarding Simple. Shot didn't fall, JP, but you've got to love it para kay Eman Simple. Getting the block, running the floor, and then getting fouled on that shot attempt.
No, that is very good, and you'll be very pleased if you're Coach Ferdinand, seeing your big man not giving up on the play. Yes, there were a couple of turnovers in the previous possessions, but in that play alone, he did the defensive stop, ran with his guard, able to get the basketball, drew the foul, and now took the first of 2 free throws.
And that's the right thing to do if you were the guard of San Juan, no? Re-reward mo yung big man for running the floor.
Yes, of course.
Showing us some touch as well, itong si Eman Simple on the free throw line.
Nothing but net there for the big man.
Malabon, they're down by 11 points. Baseline drive, back to the middle, and it's the same shot block para kay Eman Simple. Outside look. It's no good. 5 seconds on the shot clock, and this time JP, Malabon are going to think twice after getting blocked about two times in a row on that 2 possessions.
Like if you're Malabon, you would have thought that it would be easier without Esomshi, but the fact that Simple is making a big impact inside the paint is gonna give wonders for San Juan.
Last shot dito para sa San Juan. Tagle whips it inside, but just a miss on the interior para kay Luis Bumatay.
Yeah, that was a great possession there for the white shirts. Unable to convert. This will give Malabon a chance to cut this deficit to single digits and see what they can do here.
We're going to try to end it on a positive note after a pretty difficult quarter for them. Let's see if they can do it. 5 seconds left. They're going in. Tough shot. No good. And Malabon couldn't connect on that last attempt of theirs. But after 10 minutes of action, ang score natin 20-9. And it's really been the San Juan show in this first quarter, JP.
No, definitely. Both squads are showing, as you can see here, a quick 2 for Malabon. But great defense is being shown here by the San Juan Mighty Warriors. That is care of Brielle Salazar. Another bucket here by Valdez with that banker of a 3. But it has been all San Juan at this point.
Leading by 11 points are the makabagong San Juan Mighty Warriors.
still tuned into Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL, and yes, Sam Somchi will be missing today's game and the rest of the LaSalle Green Hills boys because they also have a prior game, and later on, halos 3 games nga actually ang lalaro ng LaSalle Green Hills, guys. But for Coach Ferdinand naman, of course, it all boils down dun sa disiplina na kakailanganin ng kanilang koponan because this is already a familiar foe. They've been already competing against each other in other tournaments. Kaya tignan natin who will be victorious in today's game. Sending it back to you, Aaron and JP.
Maraming salamat, Daphne, and nabanggit nga natin earlier in our broadcast, no Samuel Asomchi, but looking like no problem para dito sa makabagong San Juan, JP, and that's not taking anything away from Samuel Asomchi. That's just adding to the other players na meron sila.
No, definitely right on cue there, Aaron. You will see the quality of play these boys have for San Juan without Asomchi. As you can see here, another basket care of the San Juan squad with a 3.
23-9 is the score. It's just ballooning right now para sa San Juan, and they're threatening to run away with this ball game, JP.
Immediately, they do not want to waste time. They want to make instant impact. But on this end, another turnover for Malabon, and another back-to-back turnover here. Quick play there by Malabon.
That's a much-needed bucket coming from Malabon. That was Mejorado getting the layup on that one.
They're doing some double team here, resulting to a turnover.
Definitely turning it up on the defensive end. Mejorado almost getting it stolen. They kick it to the right side. Mejorado na naman. High looper drops for him.
Mejorado is known for his pesky defense and aggressive play at times, when he is showing it here in the second quarter.
Outside look. That's a miss, and San Juan starting to rush things right now. Open layup, no good. The trailer puts it back in. That is Bertol.
Adriel Bertol not giving up on the play. It's now a 6-0 run for Malabon and cutting the deficit to single digits.
Another turnover. Here come Malabon. Escoto, stop and pop. No good.
Oh, that would have been big, Aaron, if he made that.
Lead only down to 8 points right now. Simple gives it outside, and San Juan just need to settle it down muna. Driving in. That's a tough shot. Mejorado gives it up. Escoto bounce it inside. What a find dito kay Bertol.
That was a tough bounce pass against 2 white shirts in front of him, and credit to Malabon for getting that bucket in. It's now a 2-possession ball game.
JP, I was just about to say earlier no, na itong San Juan, they were running away with that ball game. Biglang nabuhayan itong Malabon.
And they were able to do that due to great defense. Itong Malabon getting extra possessions. But now Simple with the basketball in his hands, throwing the foul, unable to convert, but will be at charity stripe.
And that's one thing that San Juan really need to do, is pound it in the paint and really just look for Eman Simple. But to your point earlier, the defense of Malabon, nabuhayan bigla, no? Sparked them. And look at the lead right now. It's only down to just 6 points.
2-possession ball game, and this was the similar story, Aaron, to the previous game earlier, that they were just getting neck and neck. Malabon trying to ease their way in, and they're doing that. And that's not what you want to do if you're San Juan.
Malabon moving around. Bertol just got a layup earlier. Gives it to Mejorado. Outside look. Short on that.
Frustration play there. No call.
Here comes San Juan. They give it up to Eman. Off to the right side. Castro, catch and shoot. Masyadong malakas but Simple couldn't get the finish.
Yeah, Simple had the right intentions. He was banging it inside, unable to convert.
Open layup on the other end, and once again, Joshua Valdez and Malabon getting another easy look.
Excellent fast break play there by Malabon, able to get the open man in Joshua Valdez, cutting the deficit to 4.
What is happening right now to the makabagong San Juan Mighty Warriors, JP? They look out of sync. to start off the second quarter.
Yeah, not something that you'd expect from Coach Ferdinand's squad. And we don't know if it's the Somchi effect, the fact that he's not here, that they were maybe complacent. Oh, there's a technical foul for the Malabon player. That was Alec Villahermosa, because he entered the court untucked.
Ayun, no?
And I think that's something that fans and viewers should know, is that here in the Junior MPBL, very strict yung mga rules nila. Whether you are a staff or a player coming into this on the court, they will call you out.
And Coach Forster Bambo wants a timeout dito. We're gonna try and talk things over with 6 minutes and 9 seconds in the second quarter. And we would like to thank Doride, ang bola ng Pinoy, the official basketball of the Junior MPBL. Of course, maraming salamat din to Kuya Alex for setting that shot up doon sa baseline natin. Grabe no, JP, yung ball natin, no, yung Doride. Of course, Kuya Alex, natuntuhan na naman doon sa baseline natin. Of course, always all smiles para kay Kuya Alex attending dito sa Junior MPBL natin, no?
The Hall of Famer
Ayan.
from the bench, from the production squad.
Driving in, and it's still no good. Simple. Struggling right now, but this time napaganda pa yon with the end one.
And one thing you should appreciate this, Aaron, right after that end one, Coach Ferdinand applauded, giving praise to his big man.
Pound for pound fitness, foul counted. Para kay Eman Simple, just too big and too strong.
And one thing that people may not know this, no, but the fact that Simple is going one-on-one against Esomchi during practice, all those times, will benefit him against these opponents, making it easier for him.
Got to love it. The future of Philippine basketball right before our very eyes. Take a look at that block. Another one. Valdez, though, couldn't hit the gimme.
I believe that's Simple's fourth block already in the first half, making an impact on the defensive end.
Castro, one dribble in. No good on the jumper. Once again, out and running. Mejorado, it's good.
Mejorado making an impact for Malabon. Fast break opportunity there, down by 6.
JP, one thing we're seeing from Malabon, every time they get a rebound, every time the San Juan team misses a shot, takbo sila agad, napakabilis.
Definitely, you can see here, very fast guards here for Malabon.
Mejorado, no good, but when they miss the fast break, there's always a trailer ready to rebound.
Aaron, I think that's the third time a trailer from Malabon was able to get second chance opportunity. So don't expect them to play easy or light.
Bertol na naman, 2-on-1 fast break. Touch passing on the part of Malabon results in the Bertol bucket.
Malabon playing hot potato in that last possession, able to cut it down to 2 points.
Here they come with 4 minutes and 35 seconds. Agaw na naman. Takbo na naman para sa Malabon. Escoto. But the putback is good. Para dito kay Villahermosa, and they tied the ball game up, JP.
Again, Aaron, second chance opportunities. If it's not a fast break point, it's second chances. They're not giving up on the play.
Fast break once again, and turnovers just killing San Juan right now.
And you wouldn't want that if you're Coach Ferdinand of San Juan, giving extra possessions to the orange shirts.
Looks like Coach Ferdinand said enough is enough, bringing back his A-tier guards, as you would call it. Labayani, Briel Salazar, and Eusebio. Binalik na dito yung tatlong yan.
Actually, you mentioned it right on cue, Aaron. No? Enough frustrations here for San Juan. They want to get it done. Now we don't know if it's because of the Assumption effect, the fact that this is one of their games without their star big man. So it's in a matter of stepping up, answering the call when needed.
Well, Salazar did a good job in that first quarter of controlling the offense. Tingnan natin if he can really just settle his boys down as a floor general today. Ooh, right on cue, Salazar. Instant impact for the Makabagong San Juan.
Coming into on the court, talk about Coach Ferdinand bringing his key guards in, making it happen, getting the lead back.
Villahermosa, no good. Valdez gives it back to him. Escoto naman. Another chance para sa Malabon NYBL Ballers.
That is 3 offensive rebounds I counted for Malabon. San Juan is not boxing out properly.
They give it up. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Clarito. No good. And another possession para sa Malabon.
One thing you'd like about these kids from Malabon, they do not want to give up. They are showing that they want to play.
JP definitely lacking in the height department itong Malabon NYBL Ballers, pero sa hustle parang natatalo nila ngayon ang San Juan.
No, definitely. They are not giving up. They do not play light, and they want to show them they can play well despite the height discrepancy.
Ramos, no good.
Ramos had the right idea. He was open. He just wasn't able to convert on that last play.
And we've got some news from our courtside reporter, Miss Daphne Cristobal.
Aaron and JP, earlier already mentioned about these two teams familiar with each other dahil nagkakalaban na nga rin sila sa ibang preseason tournaments. The results, minsan Malabon yung panalo at minsan naman San Juan. That's why Assistant Coach Forster Bambo of the NYBL Ballers is confident that nothing is impossible. Despite the undefeated record of San Juan, they are still beatable. At dahil wala nga 21 points at 13 rebounds, which is the usual average of Sam, a sense of relief and fuel for Malabon to really draw first blood for San Juan para dito nga sa ating tournament. Aaron, JP.
Maraming salamat, Daphne. And nabanggit nga ni Daph doon na familiarity ang sinabi ni Coach Forster Bambo na they've played against this makabagong San Juan squad. And one thing you like there, JP, they're not scared. Diba? Alam nila na 7-0 itong makabagong San Juan, but tingin nila kaya nila itong game na to.
I think if you're Coach Bambo, it gives you more fuel for them to play. You tell your team na you've played these guys countless times already. Huwag kayo matakot given ng undefeated pa sila. Why not give them their first taste of defeat? Despite that Assumption is not on the floor.
And undefeated nga sila in this tournament, pero nabanggit rin ni Daphne earlier na minsan Malabon yung nananalo dun sa mga matchup nila. Minsan rin itong makabagong San Juan. So they've already done it before. They believe they can do it again today.
Definitely. And it shows here. They're not giving up. One possession ball game, only 2 points discrepancy from them, and the momentum can go either way.
Let's see if Malabon can continue their ways right now.
Look at this, Aaron. They have Evangelista and Simple on the floor.
Just look at that front court. No double 6-footer.
I wonder what Coach Ferdinand is thinking, no? Despite the speed of Malabon, he intends to put 2 big men inside.
Oo, no? Mga sabi niya, enough is enough na, no? But let's see if that's gonna work. A great point you pointed out there, JP, is yung speed kasi yung pumapatay ngayon sa San Juan. Now they're gonna counter it with 2 big men who, of course, a bit slower than the guards of Malabon. Tingnan natin kung gagana nga. Eusebio, open look off to the right.
No good there. And one thing that I do notice, Aaron, despite the 2 big men of San Juan, I believe, based on our observation alone, unofficial stat, mas marami yata yung rebounds or second chance ni Malabon. So Coach Ferdinand is pleading his case to his big men to get those extra possessions.
Mamaya makikita natin yan sa halftime stats natin, but a mid-range bucket drops para kay Clarito, and they tie it up, JP.
Earl Clarito, no fear there. Great mid-range J.
Turnover. Give it up to Earl Clarito. Inside, back-to-back buckets.
That is a fast break play there for Malabon. Care of their floor general, Mejorado, leading it for the easy 2 by Clarito.
And with that bucket, they take the lead. 10 seconds left dito para sa San Juan. Chance to tie it up, chance to take it. Eusebio from the outside. No good. And with that miss, JP, it looks like the Malabon NYBL bowlers gonna end it with a lead at the end of our first half. Who would have thought, JP?
Aaron, if you told me that Malabon would be leading in the first half, surprisingly, I wouldn't think of it that way. But look at here, the second quarter had its care of Chef's Magic. Great aggressive play there with Mejorado, showing no fear, consistency, and second chance opportunities by the orange shirts, giving them the lead. Meanwhile, the white shirts are trying their best to play hero ball or at catch-up because of Labayani, but it's been all Mejorado leading the fast break plays for the orange shirts, resulting to a 2-point lead.
The number 1 team in our tournament, down by 2 points after 20 minutes of action. (31-29) is the score, and to everyone's surprise, it's the unbeaten 7-0 Makabagong San Juan trailing at the end of our first half. JP, let's take a look at some of the highlights.
No, definitely. The highlights that you'll be seeing are second chance and fast break plays, care of the Malabon NYBL bowlers, showing no fear against the undefeated team.
And right now, we're going to be taking a look at our halftime statistics dito, and this stands out to be the most, JP, the rebounding department.
Exactly. The fact that walang Isomchi and they have 2 big men on their play taller than the whole Malabon squad, they are being out-rebounded 30-21. Now, despite the free throws aggressiveness of San Juan, 9 out of 12, they're still down by 2, which shows how good their second chance opportunities and fast break plays itong si Malabon. And to add that, they love passing the basketball with 8 assists versus their 4 of San Juan. And they've taken care of the basketball more, having less three turnovers less than their opponents.
Big performance from the Malabon NYBL bowlers in that first half, but now it's time for our fan of the game. We've spotted someone in the crowd who's been cheering non-stop, full of energy, and bringing all the good vibes here in this game. And you know what they say, the coolest fan deserves the coolest iced tea. Congratulations to our fan of the game. You're getting a refreshing treat from Truty Iced Tea, a no sugar added iced tea. Stay cool with Truty Iced Tea. The goodness of iced tea without the sugar. So yan, JP, no, tingnan natin, can this Malabon NYBL bowler squad stay cool in this second half, or will Coach Ferdinand and the number 1 team, itong Makabagong San Juan Mighty Warriors, can they turn it around and go back to their usual ways, JP?
I think this is a good problem for San Juan because, yes, they're in a good spot already, being undefeated. And this is a good chance for them to test how great of a team they are without their star player, because situations like this can happen any day. So this is a good testing ground against a great Malabon team. But at the same time, yes, the pressure is there. You want to stay undefeated. You want to make a good impact in this campaign. So let's see if they can bounce back here.
Third quarter, Aaron D, JP Ruiz, and Miss Daphne Cristobal as our panel for today. Tingnan natin if makabagong San Juan have some changes after that halftime huddle. Foul is called on the ground and looks like that was itong si Lucas Darson.
I believe that is off the ball. Excuse me, that was on the sideline. So possession will go back to San Juan.
They whip it out. Jordan Tagle, they've got 10 seconds to work with. 7 seconds. Not a lot of
Are they
movement.
aware of it?
3 seconds left. Brielle Salazar judging on the three.
That was desperate. Last second play there for San Juan, able to get the lead back by 1.
And Brielle Salazar, JP, for this makabagong San Juan team, he's really been the stabilizer like we talked about earlier. No? Napaka-steady ng presence niya para sa kanila.
Actually, I think this is a good opportunity for the guards to step up. With Isomchi out usually with 20 plus points averaging. It is the guards like Eusebio and Salazar who are making an impact now that he's gone.
And speaking of an impact, long two-pointer para kay Ramos and sasagot din dito ang Malabon.
Yeah, Ethan Ramos, gutsy shot there, bringing the lead back to Malabon.
Eusebio.
Ooh.
Oh, but looks like a foul off the ball. Looks like it's gonna be on itong si Valdez.
Things are getting chippy here to start the third quarter, Aaron.
Already 2 team fouls para dito sa Malabon. That's one point we talked about na they need to take care of. Yung mga fouls nila.
They've been very aggressive here. There's no doubt about it. Both squads. And ooh!
Clearly, you could see an offensive foul on Eman Simple. Kitang-kita dun, no, the chicken wing extending.
Yeah, and Santos unfortunately felt the end of that. Artino Santos, very solid, gutsy player there. Looks like he has no reaction to it, but deep down you know that gotta hurt.
Escoto losing that leather, but it's gonna stay with Malabon.
Let's see if Malabon can extend their lead further.
Coach Ferdinand barking out instructions to his boys right now. Give it up, mid-range jumper, too strong. Here comes Brielle. Salazar nagmamadali. To Jordan, Tagle fading away, it's pure.
Oh, that was a tough shot, Aaron. He was able to recover the basketball and jump mid-range for the 2.
Outside is Escoto, catch and shoot, locked and loaded from deep.
He knew he wanted that shot the moment he caught the basketball. Catch and shoot there, able to regain the lead for Malabon by 2.
Jordan has it. Tagle. Miscommunication with him and Darson.
Ooh, after a loose ball play there, possession will go back to the white shirts. Both teams trading baskets here. Leads are being exchanged early on in this third quarter.
Jordan driving in, it's good.
Jordan Tagle with his second straight bucket here for San Juan. Now tying the ball game.
Here comes Escoto. Fakes
Ooh!
it, goes in and scores against Simple.
And that was a brilliant move there for Escoto. Regaining the lead for Malabon with the fake and the dipsy-do.
A great play para dito sa Malabon. Take a look at that one more time, JP.
Look at here. He was able to evade his defender here. And the floater again, Simple for the lead.
What a move coming from Escoto, putting them up by 2 points. 6 minutes and 2 seconds. The Malabon NYBL bowlers, JP, starting it off dito after that timeout, just like how they did at the end of our first half. Lamang sila, 2 points.
Definitely. Both squads are being very engaging here at the start of this third quarter, trying to do certain adjustments to get their leads back. But both squads are trading.
Agaw para kay Jordan. Tagle tries to attack, but instead it's taken away. Eusebio, though, gets it back, and they're gonna pull the 3 from the outside. No good.
That was a step back 3 attempt there by, I believe that was Labayani, unable to convert. Possession will go back to Malabon.
They're trying to break the press. Here they come. It's Scotto. Lalabas sila dito kay Mejorado. Driving in. That's a tough look and met up top by Cholo Evangelista.
One thing you should appreciate about San Juan is they are getting their blocks. The big guys are doing their job on the defensive end, but they need to get those rebounds.
And Miss Daphne Cristobal has a report for us. Go ahead, Daphne.
A combination of appreciation and reminder was given on the side of Malabon, acknowledging their hustle in the second quarter showing, but also reminding them to take advantage of their speed as the smaller guys dahil San Juan pa nga daw ang nakapagbigay ng 8 points from fast break opportunities ng first 2 quarters with them having no conversion. They also didn't have attempts from the free throws yet, kaya naman the final instruction was to stay aggressive in driving in the lane to attract the defenders. Aaron and JP.
Maraming salamat, Daphne and JP. That was actually one of the more interesting first half stats, no, na yung free throw, isa lang yung attempt nitong Malabon NYBL bowlers. Tas lamang pa sila at the end of that first half.
That is very interesting to see actually, Aaron. The fact that they weren't able to go on the charity stripe shows how aggressive they are in their fast break plays.
Meanwhile, Evangelista just muscling it up with the end one and tying up the ball game.
That is a big boy move for Evangelista. Not playing any games here, getting the second chance opportunity. As you can see here, great rebound, out-rebounding his opponent and getting the call there. And that's what you need if you are Coach Ferdinand from your big men.
Evangelista missing on that free throw, but it's gonna stay with Makabagong San Juan. 40 all ang score natin with 3 minutes and 35 seconds.
Yeah, chance for San Juan to get the lead here.
Give it up inside. Jordan Tagle does just that, JP.
Jordan Tagle has been very consistent, quietly scoring a lot of buckets here for the Mighty Warriors.
Escoto, lalabas nila dito, Mejorado. Speaking of speed, just like what Daphne mentioned, some quick players right now para sa Malabon. Mejorado gives it inside with the tasty dish, but no finish.
That was so close. Great dish there by Mejorado. Had the right idea, but let's see if San Juan can extend their lead.
San Juan gonna try to take advantage of the error. Gives it Jordan Tagle. Tries to get his own board, but gonna be a loose ball foul called.
The coaching staff of Malabon was trying to plead their case, and I believe one of the referees caught that.
No, napatawa na lang dito si Coach Forster Bambo. Two minutes and 25, lamang ng dalawa dito. Ang Makabagong San Juan as a foul is called.
Great defensive intensity there for the white shirts, but resulted to a defensive foul. Possession will go back to the orange shirts.
Here comes Mejorado, quick down the court. Instead, it's Brielle Salazar, gives it to Jordan Tagle, drawing the foul.
Yeah, Jordan Tagle had the right idea. He knew that an orange shirt was going up against him, decided to draw the foul, and able to go for 2 free throws. You can see this replay here. He knew that there was, I believe that was Idiel Bertol going up against him and able to get the contact. So 2 free throws and a chance for him to extend the lead.
Sinking that free throw para dito sa San Juan, putting them up by 3 points. Pero one of the missing men para dito sa makabagong San Juan, itong si Linus Labayani, JP. We haven't seen a lot from him in this ball game.
Actually, I was about to say the same thing, Aaron. Good observation there. Labayani only had 2 points in this first half. Unlike his previous timeout, he was able to score 18 big points, including 6 3-point. All of his shots were from downtown. So he was very quiet in this first half. Let's see if he can make an impact in this second half.
One of the players that they need to explode para dito sa San Juan. Meanwhile, Mejorado no good. Labayani throws it off the defender.
Great stop there from Labayani. Let's see if he can convert with his squad on the other end.
A minute and 30. They give it up to the corner. Swing, swing. Labayani. Great fake. That's just good patience coming from Linus Labayani.
And on cue, Aaron, Labayani answered the call just as we were just talking about him. So slowly but surely, he's making an impact, extending the lead now to 6.
Fourth point already para kay Linus Labayani. Mejorado brings it down with a minute remaining in our third quarter. Just getting hounded right now is Mejorado. 5 seconds on the shot clock.
Possession will stay with the orange shirts, but it is now 4 seconds on the shot clock.
Timeout dito by Coach Forster Bambo with 48.3 seconds dito sa third quarter natin. Let's take a look at that, JP.
Yeah, definitely. You can see here some of the highlight plays. That was Tagle able to score for San Juan.
6-point lead by the makabagong San Juan. .3 with 2 seconds on the shot clock. Open look para sa Malabon. Somehow they get the rebound and Villa Hermosa onto the free throw line.
Yeah, I like Villa Hermosa not giving up on the play. Shot clock was winding down, but he got the second chance opportunity through the foul. And now he has a chance to cut the deficit further.
Villa Hermosa also in that first half, JP, no, sumasali din siya dun sa comeback nitong Malabon NYBL ballers.
Able to cut it down. He's been very aggressive on both ends. He's doing the dirty work. I believe that's one of the traits and one thing that you should appreciate about a certain squad is having someone who does the dirty work, and he's doing exactly that.
San Juan with the press break. Give it up to Linus. Castro attacking the closeout. It just rolls out.
Oh.
Gets another chance at it and bouncing in para kay Castro.
Yeah, Castro didn't give up on that play. An orange shirt did tip it out, and Johannes Castro took advantage of it.
Inside they go and a miss. Para sa Malabon, they give it up. 6 seconds in this third quarter, but could hear Coach Ferdinand this time. It's his turn to be fired up on the sidelines.
Yeah, I think he believed that the call was unnecessary because it was a live ball play. But an orange shirt did fall down. I believe that was Zachary Del Rosario. Landed badly on his lower back. You wouldn't want that for anyone, and he felt it immediately.
Here they come, Villa Hermosa. Naubusan doon ng oras ang Malabon. But at the end of 3 quarters, the score 48-42. Still very much in striking distance itong Malabon NYBL bowlers heading into this fourth quarter, JP.
Yeah, definitely. San Juan is taking advantage of this third quarter. As you can see some of the highlights, Tagle has been an instant impact in Somchi's absence. He's doing a lot of dirty work, getting buckets in and out. Especially guys like Eusebio, Evangelista, getting the swat there. Oh, excuse me, a shot there for Malabon, care of Lohan Kator. And it's been close. It's only a 6-point game.
48-42. Malabon NYBL bowlers down by 6 points. From tip-off to the final buzzer, every moment counts and so does every meal. Whether you're celebrating a win or just enjoying the game, Chef's Magic Condiments brings the flavor that makes every bite unforgettable. Chef's Magic, make every meal a magic moment. Fourth quarter of action dito sa Fil-Oil Eco-Oil Center in the city of San Juan. Aaron D, JP Ruiz, and Miss Daphne Cristobal. Of course, right now, JP, we talked about it. Kayang-kaya pa ito ng Malabon NYBL bowlers to mount a comeback here.
Definitely, and it is no easy feat. Malabon won't take it lightly. They want to get an upset win here.
Valdez, the short stab, it's in.
Great shot by Valdez. And in that last play, Aaron, Coach Ferdinand was very upset with Simple. He wanted to control the basketball and make better choices in terms of his passing.
Eman Simple needs to come to life as well. Only 6 points for the big man. Rebounded by Escoto. Look at the speed coming from the guard.
No, Escoto understood that Simple was on the far end of the court, so there was no big man going his way. Took advantage of his speed, going all the way and drew contact.
Down to just a 4-point lead. Escoto already 9 points in this game. Samahan mo na rin dyan ng 4 rebounds and 5 assists. JP, a complete ball game.
Yeah, he is talk about Escoto. He is doing a lot for this squad. He has a chance to cut the deficit to 1 possession with this free throw.
Nine minutes and 4 seconds on your screens right now. See that dun sa may dugout area. Andre Ugadan getting ready to play. Next game nga natin, JP, no 18 and under division naman tayo.
The Kuyas are gonna step up after this ball game.
So if you're around the area dito sa Fil-Oil Eco-Oil Center, why not come out and support yung mga players natin as Escoto missing that shot.
Yeah, as you mentioned, no, this is the home turf of the San Juan Mighty Warriors. Makabagong San Juan, excuse me.
Just look at Eman Simple grabbing that board, but it's gonna go the way of the Malabon NYBL ballers.
If you were in Simple's shoes, it's a big pressure to fill in. You know, Somchi starting lineup opportunity. You want to make a good impression, of course, to not only Coach Ferdinand, to the rest of the league, that he is an impactful player.
Balahadya guarding itong si Escoto. Picks up the dribble, gives it to Valdez. 10 seconds on the shot clock. It's winding down for them, 5 seconds. Escoto has to create a shot. My goodness, over Simple.
My gosh, Aaron, the fans said oohs and ahs after that play there behind the bench of Malabon. You can see the excitement as Escoto did a very creative play to get the extensions. You can see here, able to do the spin move against one white shirt. Evaded Simple with the nifty finger roll with the bank. And he himself couldn't believe it.
He needed to add a lot of extra on that shot against Simple. Move it to the right. Inside hand finish, and that's just pretty.
And that's a finger roll on his end. Talking about Dane Obana extending the lead now to 3.
Look at the defense coming from Balahadya.
Yep.
Scotto just hit that tough, impossible shot earlier. Let's see if he can recreate it.
Instead, I believe he drew the foul against the white shirt. Still not yet in the penalty in this final quarter. So you can see this replay here. That is Dane Obana with his version of a finger roll, able to extend the lead to 3.
Highlight after highlight in this ball game. Let's see what Clarito has for us on this one. Another layup against the Giants of San Juan.
Almost a 5-second violation there. Unable to get that call and got nifty going inside for the layup.
Salazar naman, he says it's his turn, but he's gonna have to do it on the free throw line. They're only up by 1 point itong San Juan.
Both squads are trading buckets here, being very creative in their opportunity to score. San Juan not giving up on this end with a foul. It's very weird, Aaron, no, seeing the San Juan squad without Esomchi. Kakaiba yung identity nila, and you'll see efforts from everyone stepping up. Not just the big men in Simple and Evangelista, but the guards as well.
And if you're just joining us right now, what's at stake para dito sa San Juan? It's their unbeaten record, 7-0. Of course, the underdogs trying to take advantage of that. Itong Malabon. Outside look. No good on that, and Cholo secures it.
Cholo Evangelista. The big man dribbling it out, finding Salazar.
Brielle.
Ooh, good stop there for Malabon despite the nifty move from Brielle Salazar.
Here comes his Scotto. Stepping back. And they're gonna set it up dito. Lalabas nila kay Clarito. 10 seconds remaining.
Ooh.
Bambo escaping the defense and scoring off the window.
What a floater there by Bambo. Able to evade the white shirt, and they are now down by 1.
52-51. 6 minutes and 7 seconds. No good on the 3, and Obana. Huge rebound with 2 hands.
As you can see this replay here, Bambo dancing with his opponent. 4 white shirts at him. So you can see here one more replay. Bambo spinning, evading the floater off the bank. Getting it done. And he tried his best effort not to smile on that play, Aaron.
No. Lahat ng tao dito napangiti eh. Outside look. No good. Castro elbow jumper. It's still a miss.
Ooh.
Almost a turnover. Malabon have it. Clarito wisely pulls it out. Mejorado wants the ball screen. Attacking Evangelista, but too strong.
That was so close for Mejorado. He already evaded Evangelista. Couldn't get it done.
Look at Brielle Salazar go. And this time he says enough is enough.
Yeah, it is going to be a free throw battle here for San Juan. This is the second time in this quarter Salazar is going to the line. Evading his opponent. Almost got the layup, but drew the foul. And it is a tight ball game. 5 minutes and 25 is still way lots of time here. If you are San Juan, this is the perfect opportunity to go up a notch and seal the deal.
No, and could start with this guy. Itong si Salazar, their leading scorer. 15 points for Brielle in this ball game.
Unlikely, no? Like, who would have been the leading scorer with Isomshi out, and Salazar is answering that call.
Still a one-possession ball game. 3 points ang lamang dito ng San Juan. Brielle bullet feed to Jordan Tagle, but it rolls out.
But the impressive part there is that he got the second chance opportunity and he drew the foul against 3 orange shirts. Great presence of mind by Salazar, finding the open Tagle down low in the paint. So you can see this replay here. Salazar bullet pass to Tagle, missed it, in and out. 3 orange shirts at him. Referee immediately called the foul.
Yun nga lang, Jordan can't hit the free throw, but he's been doing it as well on the offensive end, JP. Kung si Brielle yung leading scorer nila. Ito naman si Jordan, yung second leading scorer ng San Juan.
Definitely, these two guards are answering the call for Coach Ferdinand.
Mejorado gets the screen from Cator.
It's an off-ball foul there. Still not yet in the penalty. It's only the second team foul. I think one reason why Labayani isn't as effective here in this ball game, Aaron, is because he's usually open for those threes coming from Isomchi. So when they're being double teamed, it's very different now without him.
Great point you mentioned, no? Somchi just really commands a lot of attention from his opponents. Mejorado got a three.
And speaking of attention, they gotta give attention to this floor general. Mejorado tying the ball game with a dagger.
What a big shot coming from Mejorado. 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Castro gets it blocked. Rebounded by Cator.
Ooh!
Castro though takes it back. Balahadya, no good.
I believe the coaching staff of Malabon is reminding Lohan Cator to just hold the basketball. Once he already had it, they were on the run, and he got pressured into losing the basketball. So, you know, that's what you'd like in a coach, just reminding the simple things to make sure that they avoid those careless turnovers. And because of that, San Juan has a chance to get the lead with this free throw. Unfortunately, Tagle missed the first of two.
54 all. Ang score natin ngayon with 4 minutes and 12 seconds. Still anyone's ball game, Malabon. They want to take this W and really just break the hearts of the makabagong San Juan team. Sipin mo, JP, in their home court pa, masisira yung unbeaten record nyo.
And that's a great feeling if you're Malabon.
But this time, getting hounded is Mejorado.
Ooh.
Stolen by Brielle in a foot race against Villahermosa, and he wins that one.
Great defense play by Brielle Salazar, able to get the fast break there against Mejorado.
He's gonna try to make up for that mistake, but he gets fouled.
Ooh, the whole San Juan squad is questioning that last call there. Look at this play here. Great fake, and that's a clear block by Tagle, but a foul was called, probably a body check there.
Mejorado, that's his 8th point of the ball game. Ganda ng attack nila, JP, no? Yung dalawang point guard nila, Mejorado and Escoto.
Oh, definitely. They are doing it all for Malabon. This dynamic duo of a guard is very pesky, and you shouldn't take them lightly.
3 minutes and 30. Brielle to Balahadya. Off to the left. Salazar rebounds it. Puts it back. Well, it rolls out para kay Brielle, but once again, free throws coming up for Salazar.
Yeah, he got very frustrated there. He knew he could have gotten the end one opportunity. So you can see this replay. Great second chance opportunity. No questions asked. Going straight to the hole and drew the foul.
Could see the frustration on Salazar. Kanina pa yan, JP, no? Yung mga end one niya hindi pumapasok eh.
He does take a lot in himself every time he misses a call there. But he did take the first of two here. And gives the lead despite the second miss.
Still a very close game right now. Only up by 1 point. 1 point, excuse me. Itong San Juan. Escoto bounce it inside, just too ambitious on the pass.
Salazar now. See what he'll do.
Give it up, Balahadya. Already missed 2 shots from that side. Instead, they whip it out to Linus Labayani right on cue.
And you could see the frustration / excitement from Labayani. Very grateful that he was able to get that 3 down. As you can see here, finding the open Labayani, able to take that 3. And the exuberation and the pump fist there to seal it, giving them a 4-point lead.
Big shot coming from Labayani and a much needed one as a timeout by Coach Bambo. Down by 4 points, itong Malabon NYBL bowlers. Still a chance to get probably the biggest upset this season so far. They give it up. Their big man back to Escoto. Sees the lane open, but Tagle right back to you. With the big block. Excuse me, that's Simple with the big block.
You could see the confidence in Simple in blocking that shot away. He knew his defensive assignment was to make sure that no easy baskets were given. Possession will go back to the white shirts, and right now Clarito is being a pest.
Liking that matchup right now, no? Clarito tsaka itong si Brielle.
Yeah.
Here comes Jordan Tagle. Ooh, Simple tried to get the board. Instead, they give it away. Still not time to rush para dito sa Malabon actually, JP. Oh, but balik na naman doon. A bit of a messy sequence for both of these teams.
Oh, the coaching staff is pleading his case. That last touch was supposed to be for San Juan, but they're giving it to the white shirts.
Looks like San Juan have a set play dito.
Yeah, and immediately the coaching staff of Malabon is on their defensive end doing a 2-3.
Somehow it bounces to Eman. Simple. Oh, and another offensive foul called on Simple. Mukhang UC ko na naman, JP, no?
Yes, he got him again. Talking about Artenos Santos, that's the second time in this ball game that he got hit in the head. Of course, unintentional, but nonetheless, it's still an offensive foul. Yun yung mga disadvantages, Aaron, pag matangkad ka masyado.
No. Last 2 minutes of action as Escoto goes in. That's a miss. Brielle gives it. Labayani finishes.
Labayani giving cruise control for San Juan, extending the lead to 6. Can the orange shirts respond immediately?
Mejorado thought about that 3. This time, it looks like it's going to be a foul on Brielle Salazar.
Oh, Coach Ferdinand did not like that play. Oh, meanwhile, let's take a look here at this quick replay. Labayani going all the way, extending the lead to 6. However, on this end, because of that last foul, they are in the penalty.
Yun ang masakit doon, JP, no? They give up 2 free throws, and the best part, clock's not even running.
Exactly, but unfortunately for San Juan, I believe that is Zachary Del Rosario missed the first of 2.
Del Rosario, haven't seen a lot of Del Rosario in this ball game, and interesting to see, no, na pinasok siya dito ni Coach Forster.
Yeah, and unfortunately, he missed both free throws. Let's see if they can make a stop here.
Salazar against Clarito. The penetration inside with the finger roll.
Salazar is making a statement. This is his breakout game.
Lalabas nila, Mejorado. Floats it, but he can't score it.
In and out. That's the second straight.
And Labayani once again, same spot, same result.
Labayani making his presence known in this fourth quarter. If not from downtown, fast break opportunities given to him.
66 to 56. JP, they're running away with it once again.
Yeah, the undefeated San Juan squad is making a case without their star player at the right time.
And running away with this ball game in this fourth quarter, and that results in a 10-point lead. 1 minute and 4 seconds. Malabon somehow falling down to a 10-point deficit dito, but they're gonna need some quick answers. They're gonna wanna have a chance. 2 seconds on the shot clock. Mejorado tried to lay it up from the 3-point line.
That was a very tough basket for Mejorado. Nowhere else to go. That was a tough bucket.
Here comes Brielle. Salazar showing us the handles. Gives it to Jordan. The pull-up pop and it drops.
That is Obana with the tough bucket there. And another defense here by Salazar.
Labayani wants to add more points on the board. Transition tray ball for Linus.
Labayani shooting from inside, now from outside. Making it happen here in the fourth quarter.
Makabagong San Juan, JP, they're just having fun in this fourth quarter.
You know, they gave themselves quite a scare throughout this entire ball game. The first 3 quarters showed that they could be experiencing their first L without Isomchi, but they answered the call for Coach Ferdinand in this fourth quarter.
And we have to highlight, JP, itong si Brielle Salazar, did a lot of things for their team.
I mean, I could count 2 or 3 players. I'm looking at Brielle Salazar, I'm looking at Jordan Tagle, and definitely late in the game, but nonetheless, Linus Labayani making those fast break counts.
Here they come with Linus. Labayani gives it
Oh!
to Balahadia. That's Rafe Balahadia. The attack by Mejorado. And that signals it. After 40 minutes of action, it's the Makabagong San Juan Mighty Warriors staying unbeaten and going 8-0 in this 14 and under tournament. Throughout that ball game, JP, numerous scares from Malabon. But in the end, itong Makabagong San Juan showing us why they're the #1 team in this tournament.
Definitely. This 14 and unders Makabagong San Juan Mighty Warrior squad is a team to be mess with. You don't want to mess with this squad. They are now 8-0 undefeated without their star player Somchi, making things happen. Another W for San Juan.
That's really the key point there, JP. It shows the versatility of this team, yung depth nila. Kasi you mentioned it, no Sam Isomchi in this game, but still coming up with the victory and doing it big time dito, 71-57. But we have to credit the performance coming from the Malabon NYBL bowlers.
Definitely. The dynamic duo of Mejorado and Escoto is something to keep an eye on if you are going up against the Malabon squad. They showed out, they balled out, despite now being 2-5. They still have a chance to make it here in the playoffs in their last succeeding games. But nonetheless, they played against a very hungry, powerful, at the end of the day, undefeated San Juan squad.
Yep, JP, if we were to sum this game up, itong Malabon NYBL bowlers, they won that first half, but second half, it was taken away by this Makabagong San Juan Mighty Warriors team.
And the fun fact here about this, Aaron, is that both squads now have won a game this series set. In the 16 under, it was Malabon. Now in this game, it's San Juan. And we still have another game upcoming. It's the 18 under Kuyas. We'll see who will get that win split, as you can say.
Yun yung decider natin. But right now, Miss Daphne Cristobal is joined by our Chef's Magic player of the game.
No, Summit. Somchi, not a problem at all para sa side ng San Juan. Congratulations, Brielle, dahil ikaw nga yung nag-lead naman this time on your team para sa panalong ito. Well, kanina pa nga namin pinag-uusapan, wala yung main gunner ninyo, pero paano nyo in-accept itong challenge na to para undefeated pa rin kayo dito sa ating tournament?
Nakinig lang kami sa tinuro sa amin ni Coach and nagtiwala lang din kami sa mga kakampi namin na mga tumitira sa labas sa inyo.
Ganda ng tiwala na yun. Nakita natin in today's game, Brielle. Baka meron kang gustong pasalamatan. Batian, go ahead.
Thank you kay Lord sa panalo and thank you sa coach namin na tinulungan kami para manalo kami. And thank you sa mga magulang ko na sumusumporta sa akin lagi. And shoutout sa sa mga pamilya ko and sa mga lola ko, sa mga tita ko, and ayun lang. And tot din Jaires Serrano from Pasig City.
Again, Brielle, congratulations for helping your team. Still, unblemished po ang makabagong San Juan Mighty Warriors 14 under at Brielle Salazar is our Chef's Magic Best Player of the Game. Also, in a while, we'll be meeting our Hustle Club Defensive Player of the Game, pati na rin po ang ating Don Benitas Assessment of the Game. Setting it back to you, Aaron and JP.
Maraming salamat, Daphne. That was our Chef's Magic Player of the Game. We move on to our Hustle Club Defensive Player of the Game, Joshua Valdez. 10 rebounds and 1 assist despite being smaller than the big men of San Juan. Really did the damage on the interior for the Malabon team. And taking a look at the Don Benito's assist man of the game, Elijah Escoto, really made life difficult para doon sa mga guards ng San Juan, especially in that first half. But coming up, our finale for set number 1. It's in the 18 and under division.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino, liga ng bayan na to. Klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay, yeah. Gabay at pag-asa ng bayan, landas pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga. Nagkakaisa, nagmamahalan, nagtutulungan. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na subo.